Appreciate y'all checking in with No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. Checking in. Happy Sunday to folks, man. We doing this current event on motherfuckers, man. Got to get it. I ain't done a current event in a little bit. So it's like, oh, let me check in and drop one. Huh? Today we talking about Daniel Cameron and the Cameroonians and they situations that's been popping off. I'm gonna make it quick for y'all. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Fuck the Teespring. There it is. Fuck my Cash App. That's $thePDGAF. Appreciate the love. Everybody who's been supporting. Appreciate the love. Now on to your boy Daniel Cameron. So, if y'all saw the news, Daniel Cameron is getting the rug pulled out from underneath his dumb ass. His request to silence the grand jurors in his deliberations and proceedings in his case that he presented to the grand jurors. In the Breonna Taylor case, his request to keep the secrecy of the case and keep the grand jurors' deliberations and all that stuff secret, it's been denied. And we're glad. We're glad. We're glad, we're glad, we're glad. A judge decided that, hey, man, you know, it was in the best interest of justice to go ahead and make these documents public so you don't get to hide. You don't get to hide and lie, cool motherfucker. And I know he wasn't expecting that shit. I know he was not expecting that. He was expecting white supremacist society to fall in line with him after all the shit that he did, after everything he did. You know what I'm saying? He did everything they would want a coon to do in this Breonna Taylor case so far. And it didn't work out like that. You know? The white supremacists, man, and white supremacist society, I should say, they get a kick out of pulling the rug out from underneath their little coon motherfuckers, yo-yoing with their coon ass emotions, you know what I mean? They get a kick out of that shit. There's no coon that's been able to escape the yo-yoing. Every coon has his day with white supremacist society. They always pull something from underneath them and leave them out there strangling. Leave them out there stranded. Candace Owens, you can throw her in the mix. It's happened to her publicly. She's had her thing. All the little coons on TV, they always get their little coon wake-up moments, their little coon moments where white supremacist society just gets the entertainment out of seeing them struggle for however long. They get a kick out of seeing their coon struggle. It's real shit. You know what I'm saying? They're volunteer coons. Yo, you volunteer. Ain't no way you're supposed to be volunteering to do all that cooning, dude. So it's like, you know, whatever come up out of that, you had that coming, right? That's how I'm looking at it. All right? So, you got to deal with it, Cameron. You got to deal with it. The FBI investigation is still jumping off. You know, despite the indictment or the no indictment, the wanton endangerment charges, the charges that were put on Hankinson for shooting a fucking building, those charges, right? That's still going on outside of those faggot ass charges. They're still trying to press a federal investigation, they're still pushing on with that. And protesters are actually calling for a new trial altogether for this right now. So we'll see how that goes. Speaking of protesters, they all up outside his house now. They all upside his full house every day now. They camping out in front of his house. They got riot police outside of his fucking house because he's a cool motherfucker getting the just desserts of cooning. So that shit is funny, man. You thought it was all good, Cameron, but you wanted to play white supremacist games. You get white supremacist prizes. You get white supremacist protesters out in front of your house. The riot police out in front of your house trying to protect your stupid ass. You got that type of shit happening. Because you wanted to play on that type of field. You wanted to be that. You wanted to be them. You wanted to be a white supremacist, dude. So whatever you get, I'm laughing. In other news, turn the camera real quick to Cameroonian immigrants and Ice Baby. Ice Baby is back in the news, if you heard. Several organizations nationally, these immigrant advocate groups, are telling on ICE detention centers, basically, about the complaints they've been getting for allegedly abusing detainees. And one that made the headlines was the Cameroonians, these Cameroonian asylum seekers in a Mississippi ICE camp. Evidently, in Cameroon, they have these separatist groups basically running around killing people in the streets. Since January, they've killed almost 300 civilians in the street, just running around killing motherfuckers. It's some real wild shit going on. And these Cameroonian migrants in a Mississippian detention center are allegedly being forced to sign their own deportation papers under like physical coercion. Knees on people's neck, twisting motherfuckers' hands, fingers, and shit like that. And, you know, the rule in America, we've talked about this before, I believe, that if you're an asylee, you're not supposed to be sent back to where you came from if there's a fear of you getting killed type shit. They don't send you back to where you come from. They're supposed to kind of manage you and handle you or whatever. And ICE basically said, hey, man, we ain't having that shit. Fuck all that. We tired of looking at you motherfuckers. And they shipping people out, man. And that's what it is. A bunch of them shipped out of Alliance Airport out of Fort Worth out here. You know what I mean? Right out here, they shipping them out. And what do we say, man? If this is true, because it's just saying it's alleged, but if this is true, and I would say it might be true, because for the past couple years, every year, it's been something with Cameroonian immigrants getting shipped out and having complaints about physical abuse in ICE camps. This has been something. It's about 3 years deep from what I've been able to research. It's been going on. But we'll just say allegedly. You don't know. Hey, you know, where's that motherfucking African Union at? Cameroonians, y'all are part of that shit. Where African Union at? Why they ain't stepping the ICE? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? That's my first thing. That's my first thought. Is, yo, where y'all African Union at? What they doing? They damn sure ain't doing shit on the ground in Cameroon, but I'm like, you know, this is a little lighter issue. This just ICE. All y'all gotta do is walk up to ICE and say some shit. Approach them. They ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna try to put it on Foundation Black America that we need to do something, I'm sure. Just expect for somebody to say we gotta do something behind this. Y'all, just expect it. And we'll be ready. Make sure you ask them where the African Union motherfucking ass is at. And you know, same time, we talking about Cameroon, man. My mind always go back to slavery with these African nations. When they be over here into shit, I be looking at, yo, okay, where were y'all during slavery? What was y'all doing? Was y'all participating in the trade? Cameroon? Yep. They motherfucking ass was participating in the transatlantic slave trade. For all these, you think about that area, the whole Bight of Biafra area, that area, that's all of that is. You look into areas like Virginia right now, shipping our people out from that area, out from Cameroon. The whole Biafra area, which is present day Cameroon, shipping us out like hotcakes into areas like Virginia. Virginia is where you find a lot of this lineage. So that'd be like the Fulani people, the Bemi people, the Masep people, these different groups. All eventually became foundational Black Americans. This has been going on since 1525, around that area. They've been shipping us out. So I look at Cameroonians like, hey, man, you know, business was good with the white supremacists, man. Y'all was getting into good trouble with the white supremacists when it was time to sell us out and sell us into slavery. It was all good with them. So, hey, it was all good when it was time to ship us out. There was a door of no return when it was time to ship us out. And ICE just made y'all their own door of return. ICE said, hey, all right, we fashion you guys a door of return, a door of no return. So when you leave, motherfucker, you don't come back this way. We're going to send you that way. That way. You know what I mean? So Hey, what do we say, man? Like some karma shit to me. I'm never gonna let our people from nowhere on the globe pretend like they don't know what the fuck the karma game about. Cause we know better. We black folk, we know better. I don't let none of us pretend. Like some karma shit to me. Like you need to talk to the African Union about some shit. Get the fuck out of our face. Y'all got anything to say about this shit to us. So yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Fuck the Teespring. Get all the stuff you like and love. Bring some wintertime gear on this motherfucker soon too. Got classics for all seasons. Appreciate y'all coming through checking your boy out. Get it, y'all.